Great job, Hawaii Elementary School Choir. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the Wolves, number 1, sophomore forward, Toby Obiora. A freshman guard, number 2, Ethan Russell. A freshman guard, number 3, Marcus Burks. A junior guard, number 4, James Glenn. And a sophomore guard, number 11, Jawat Abderkarim. And now, let's meet your starters for the Nighthawks. First off, we've got a senior guard, number 0, Biggie Ferguson. And next, we've got a senior guard, number 3, Sullivan Menard. A 6'7" junior forward, number 10, Ty Dixon. And a 6'3" senior guard, number 11, Yaru Harvey. And a sophomore forward who's 6'6", number 20, Briggs Ranstrom. Head coach for Northern State is Saul Phillips, assisted by Josh Vaughn and Trayvon Wright. The head coach for NNU in his second season is John Hawkins. He's assisted by Chris Dittinger, Greg Hawkins, Levi Wenrick, Kobe Terashima, Andrew Anawalt, and Jeff Kinnebeck.
Thanks to our courtside announcer, Kerry Cook, tonight. Kerry's down on the bench, filling in on the PA, so I'm alone with you tonight here in the booth. You've met the starters. They're led by Kawat Abdel Karim. Abdel Karim averages 12.5 points a ball game, 5 rebounds. The leading scorer for Northern State is Marcus Burks. After 2 games, he's at 15 points and 5 rebounds a ball game. Northern State controls the tip. Your Nighthawks, Biggie Bergeson's leading the way through 2 games at 17 points a ball game, also pulling in 7 rebounds. Biggie did not leave the floor in the basketball game on Tuesday against the College of Idaho, playing the entire regulation and the overtime period. Northern State, middle penetration on the Nighthawks man-to-man defense, and they'll roll home the first bucket as James Glenn gets the roll. A brisk day here in Nampa. Low 50s, high 40s, but a lot of wind today. So I'm afraid the Wolves from Northern State probably felt right at home. I've been to Aberdeen, and it can get a little windy there. Dixon up top. Nighthawks seeing man-to-man. On Tuesday, they saw about 95% possessions of zone. There's the kick out. Dixon's going to pass up the 3, drive it in, up and under, but it's swatted away, and a turnover before the shot for the Nighthawks. And then another turnover as the pass was low. A tough catch for Abdel Karim. Up off the glass and missed. Right back to the Wolves. In the front court, trade hand check fouls here early on. Inbounds to Burks. Burks over to the right side with Glenn. Right down the middle, off the glass, in and out for Obiora. Yaru Harvey with the dish down to Randstrom, and he wraps it around the rim for the Nighthawks' first bucket. Hand check by Kai Dixon. He's got both hands in. Going to be almost an automatic call, even though but it's early, so you got your hands in the cookie jar. You got to expect that. Reverse pivot up off the left hand. That's pretty. Nice bucket by Toby Obiora. It's going to be an interesting matchup today with Randstrom, and I'm sure we'll see Foster playing some defense on him as well. Pick and roll down to Randstrom. He's going to come up and convert it. Great catch. I think the pass from Harvey may have been tipped, but Yaru gets an assist. Up and under, off the glass, and good as Burks takes the offense into his own hands. Harvey on the right side. There's the high post entry again. Randstrom's going to play off of that over here to Biggie. Menard comes around on the screen, again to the high post. Harvey's wrapping around. He's going to take it into the lane. Nope, stolen away by Abdel Kareem. Kareem over to the right side. Nice ball movement by the Wolves. We're going to get Menard with a hold. That'll be the third team foul on the Nighthawks. Here comes Foster. He's going to give Harvey a break. And Menard also comes off the floor as Ray Bergeson is into the ball game. So Bergeson's going to get a chance to guard Burks. And here they are in the front court. Obiora, 6'7", but he is an athletic 6'7". Looks to be real similar, inside, in and out. Foster comes down with the rebound. Here comes Biggie, quickly up. Oh, and Dixon nearly loses it, but does a nice job of regaining control, and the offense resets for the Nighthawks. Skip pass over to Dixon. He's going to take a three, and it's short. Down, rebounded by Russell. Russell's a hometown kid from Aberdeen Christian High School right there in South Dakota. Obiora is from the Netherlands. Nighthawks have a soccer player from the Netherlands. And stolen away by Bergeson, but it disrupts. There's nothing on the shot clock. Oh, did they get it? We're going to go to a replay. Yep, you could see the officials right away wanted to get a look at that. You're going to get a look at it right now. Ooh, but that is going to be close. Even on that replay, I could see the shot clock go to 0, but this will be a chance for them to take a look at the replay. That'll send us to our first media timeout of the ball game. Fans, on your screen, you can see the graphic for the Nighthawk Nest. If you're looking for a place to stay when you're in Nampa, look no further. The Nighthawk Nest is located within steps of the NNU campus and is the perfect Nampa Airbnb for parents to spend time with their favorite student and or watch their favorite athlete. Learn more about this new convenient Airbnb listing on Instagram at the Nighthawk Nest or at nnusports.com/NighthawkNest. back out of the break, and that decision has been made that they did not beat the shot clock. So the three-pointer is wiped off the scoreboard, and the Nighthawks have it after the shot clock possession, trailing 6-4. Ball is tipped around on the pass, but pulled down by Bergeson. Pick and roll results in the corner. Up. Here's Foster. He's going to go to work off the glass. Give Ray an assist. Into the front court. And Ray will provide the defense on Burks. Here's Burks. Now switches over to Biggie into the lane. Up off the glass. Rebound by Randstrom. He's going to take it out. A lot of and there's going to get a body foul on Burks.
Personal foul number 1 on Marcus Burks.
So here through the first 5 minutes, tied 6-6. Teams getting a little bit of a feel for each other. Into the ball game is Michael Neal, wearing number 0. Here's Foster again at the high post. Oh, turnover for the Nighthawks. Up and off the front of the glass. Good defense provided by NNU, but the putback, great rebound by Caleb Mitchell. It's up and good for the Wolves. Ball is nearly turned over again. And another foul on Burks. So that is going to be costly, as he's going to have to go to the bench early. And he's already, Noah Baca is back in, or is into the game to replace him. Easton Reagan on the floor for NNU. Here is Reagan. High post to Foster. Foster goes to work, wrap around with Biggie. Baseline floater, fade away, not there, pulled down. The rebound to Mitchell. Here comes Baca. Mitchell, the high post. Baca is going to go to work, loses it. It's loose on the floor. Going to be out of bounds, a turnover to the Nighthawks. Randstrom on the floor with Harvey. There's Bergeson. Reagan and Randstrom make out the front court with Foster. Anticipate another turnover for the Nighthawks. Good defensive position in the passing lane for the defenders. Been causing problems for NNU. Three-pointers on the way, it's missed. Rebound down to Bergeson. He'll push. Reagan. There's Foster, backdoor cut, wrapped around to Harvey. Gonna get an offensive foul called on Foster on the screen. A little bit different flow to tonight's game than there was on Tuesday. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Northern State's bigger and more athletic, and they match up with the Nighthawks more size, and the fact that both teams play in man-to-man defense, whereas College of Idaho was in the zone almost the entire game, and that lends itself to not as much front court pressure, at least pressure on the guards, as much as what Northern State is applying right now. You can hear Coach Hawkins pleading, like, let's go. Carrie and I were talking earlier today about the fact that would this be an emotional letdown for NNU after coming off such a big win on Tuesday. And right now the Nighthawks can't hold on to the basketball. Ball is tipped out of bounds, and that's going to go to Northern State on the tip. So in the corner. Wrap around, three-pointers on the way. It's in and out. Rebound tip pulled down by Harvey. Nighthawks have a 3-on-2. Kicks it out. Three-pointers on the way and missed by Nathan Perez. Skip pass to the corner. Another three now on the way. In and out. Rebound tipped around, and Perez has the rebound. He's going to go into the lane. And another turnover for NNU. Now they're going to fight. They've got a 2-on-1 against Randstrom, and a good decision by Glenn. He takes it all the way to the rack and lays it in. Turnovers for the Nighthawks have been the issue here in the first 9 minutes. Harvey, single digits on the shot clock, wrapped it up around. Easton Reagan goes up. His shot is partially blocked. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be in the hands of Northern State. Takes us to our under 12-minute media timeout. 10:58 to go. Your Nighthawks trail at 10-6. We'll be back after this break.
One partner wear a basket helmet while the other partner shoots him in the basket. First team to 5 or the most points in 35.
After the break, Wolves with possession. Hawkins imploring the Nighthawks to get after a little harder. Here's Kai Dixon. He's going to go all the way up, and his shot is blocked at the rim. But the offensive rebound by Harvey will draw the foul. Yaru Harvey will go to the free throw line. That's the first free throws that'll be attempted tonight.
That puts Yaru Harvey at the line to shoot 2.
The Nighthawks, through 2 games. Here as the first free throws up and good. Have been proficient from the line, shooting 80.9% coming into tonight, 38 of 47. And Harvey makes good on that first one to continue that positive trend for NNU. Oh, and I probably jinxed it as he misses the second one. (10-7). Nighthawks trail. Rotation. Dixon takes his defense to the baseline. Help side defense by Randstrom, but the arms came down. So Randstrom's going to pick up that foul as he went up to help. And we're going to have free throws now forthcoming
The line is KY
for
Abdel Kareem.
Abdel Kareem. First one's up and good.
James Glenn back in for the Wolves.
Through these first two opening games, the Wolves have only shot 53% from the line, 17 of 32. Abdel Kareem only 2 trips to the line, so he's a perfect 3 of 3 on the young season. And the second one is good. I mentioned turnovers. Nighthawks already have 6 turnovers. It's been a sloppy game, first half of the first half here, as Nighthawks have 6 and Northern State has 5. Here's Foster. He's going to come up for the drop step dunk, as Yaru Harvey was patient and picked up the assist to find the big man free underneath. Motion set for the Wolves. Take it out. 3-pointers on the way, and it is long from the big man. Here's Harvey pushing it down the floor. Kick out to Menard. He's going to take a 3 off the break and knock it home. Sullivan Menard. Nighthawks have 10 players averaging in double figures through 2 games. Menard is one of them at 10.0 points per ball game. We're going to get the up and under, not there. Here's Menard on the defensive side. Cuts off his defender. Glenn crossover to the corner. 3-pointer for Baca is up and long. Kai Dixon, nice box out, 15 feet from the rim. So a great effort by to earn that rebound is Dixon. Oh, crafty defense by Russell. Quick 3 is missed by Abdel Kareem. Nighthawks have tied it up. Foul by Abdel Kareem on the reach. We could hear it from up here. So that is the 6th team foul. So we'll be into the bonus here shortly. Biggie back in as he finally got a break. About 45 minutes of game action there in a row without a rest. Baseline out of bounds for your Nighthawks. Yaru Harvey will bring it in. He's got Menard in the corner. Here comes Biggie around 2 screens. Over to Ray. Hand off to Harvey. Quick shot by Biggie. It's good. Bergeson to Bergeson. The assist and the bucket. The Nighthawks have their largest lead of the night at 3 points. Foster playing off of Obiora. We're going to get
personal foul number 2.
Foul on Menard. And that will take us to the 8-minute media break. 7:56 to go here in the half. Your Nighthawks by 3. And we'll be back after this break. for completing the hot shot challenge against his opponent. Daryl Humphreys, Leon Baker, hot shot shootout. Great sponsors of the Nighthawks year after year after year, and we appreciate them immensely. Sideline out of bounds. He used all of his 5 seconds to get that ball inbounds. Good pressure by the Nighthawks. Into the corner, three-pointers on the way, deep in the corner, and it's up and good for James Glenn. He ties the game at 15. Kai Dixon, high post to Foster. Foster looking through Obiora. Yaru Harvey's going to go to work. He's going to go down the lane, draw the contact. Ball is tapped away by Russell on the block shot. Skip pass. Glenn's going to pump fake, take a three, go to the baseline side. Kicks it out. Three-pointer is up and good for Abdel Kareem. And Coach Jonathan Hawkins quickly wants a 30-second timeout so they can talk about a back-to-back three-pointers for the Wolves. I mentioned earlier, if you are a longtime Nighthawks fan, and I mean long ago, like in the 80s and 90s, when you were a Crusader fan, you will remember the name Northern State. They were almost yearly attenders to the NAIA National Tournament, and they had won conference championships. I looked up on their historical site. They won their conference championships in 93, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. And then that is when the Nighthawks then transitioned to Division II, so we didn't host the NAIA National Tournament. But you will remember the name Eric Klein. And Klein was a guy who made a lot of friends in Nampa. People loved him. And what I remember about him is that he wore New Balance running shoes and was one of the greatest shooters I'd ever watched. And he is now a member of the Northern State Hall of Fame. I looked that up as well. And that brings back a lot of fun memories. I was fresh out of college and would work the tournament back in the mid-90s, which means I am, in fact, getting old. Nice rotation. Glenn's going to go to the baseline. Euro step up under. Kicks it over. Abdel Kareem wants another three, and he's got it. And they've got 9 in a row from the three-point line. The Wolves have heated up from the perimeter. That motion offense doing a nice job moving the ball. Here's Harvey. Finds Biggie, 10 on the shot clock. Bergeson into the lane. The fade away, a little bit out of control. And we're going to get a hold foul on the rebound by, who is it? 0? Okay. So Neal's going to pick up the foul, and that's going to send Dixon to the free throw line to earn one free throw plus the bonus. Coach Saul Phillips not real happy about that because he knows that the shot was a little bit off balance and a little forced by Biggie. So I can see where he felt like it was a little bit of a bailout to give the Nighthawks a chance at the line, but they were tied up underneath. The Nighthawks fan in me says, awesome. The basketball fan in me says, yeah, I can see where that was a bad luck deal for the Wolves. Dixon misses the second free throw. Ball's tipped around. Mitchell kept it alive and then controlled by the Wolves. Back in the ball game is Burks with those two fouls. Oh, pass over to Mitchell, and that is the 6th turnover for Northern State. Nighthawks move it around the perimeter. Little different wrinkle there on the 5-out set here. Harvey's going to take a 3 from the top, and he'll knock it down. Briggs Ranstrom with the assist. That's the depth of the Nighthawks from the 3-point line. If you go under that screen, there's most definitely an opportunity to get a bucket, and Ray Bergeson got his arm stuck on the inside hand of Mr. Burks, and Burks will go to the free throw line. Again, he's the leading scorer at 15 a game, 5 rebounds. Burks tonight's got 2, 8 points for Abdel Karim, 7 for Glenn, lead the way for the Wolves. Nighthawks are spread across the floor. Ranstrom's got 6. And then Harvey and Foster both have 4. Burks' first free throw is good. Nighthawks responded out of that timeout to tie it up at 21. So the Nighthawks bucket ended the 9-0 run by Northern State. Pair of free throws for Marcus Burks. Biggie Bergeson kick out. Nope, we're going to get a body foul. Lot tighter ball game called tonight than it was on Tuesday. But like I mentioned before, totally different style of play. So Ray Bergeson will be at the line. Ray's averaging 2 points a ball game, but also has 7 assists on the season. Yaru Harvey led the way into the night's game with 14 assists through 2 games, which are great numbers at average 7 assists through 2 games. There's the steal by Biggie. Dixon's going to take it all the way down and draw the contact. Took advantage of that old adage, if you don't stop the ball, just keep rolling. He's going to draw the foul on Caleb Mitchell. So Mitchell, the 6'10", 215-pound junior from Fountain, Colorado, transfer from Adams State. Kai Dixon, misses it off the backside of the rim. I guess I talked about the free throws and threw a little bit of a jinx on us, as we've missed a couple. Substitution back into the game is Obiora. It's up and good for Dixon. So we're knotted back up at 23. Nighthawks through 2 games, averaging 73.5 points a ball game. So that'll be fun to watch as the season progresses, to see what the offensive flow, what Coach Hawkins' goals are, as far as, obviously you want to have more points than the other team, but as far as what the expectation is of what kind of scoring. Here's the Nighthawks, a 3 in transition, and Bergeson to Bergeson on the kick out. And you get him in rhythm, and that is a tough nut to crack on how to stop that. Full timeout called by Northern State. Nighthawks lead it by 3, and we'll take a break.
One of our partners, Dillamas Carpet One, the sponsor for Halftime Stats and Snacks. We're in our
Burks misses the layup. And that sends us to the half with your Nighthawks leading 36-27. So a great last 4 minutes of action for NNU sends them to the locker room with their largest lead of the ball game. So we're going to take a break for the half. We'll be back at the end of the break. Second half action. finishing the half 3 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for that game high 11 points. He's also got 3 rebounds. Yaru Harvey leads the way, 5 rebounds for the Nighthawks as they hold a 18-15 rebound margin on Northern State. Nighthawks settled down. They committed 6 turnovers in the first 6 minutes of the ball game. And a key to their getting back into the ball game from the score perspective and then jumping out to that lead is that they only committed 1 more turnover in that final, I want to say it was at least 13 minutes, maybe 14 minutes. They forced 9 turnovers for Northern State. So Nighthawks have the possession arrow, and we are back underway here in Nampa, Idaho. We welcome all of the viewers from South Dakota. I hope it's going well for you guys. Happy to have the Wolves here. Oh, Bergeson misses the layup right down Main Street. Here's Burks, kick out to Glenn. Glenn, nice inside. That was nice offense there as they were able to get Obiora deep into the paint. Give Glenn the assist. Here's Randstrom. Obiora reaches around and tips it away. Obiora is a put-together dude, man. 6'7", 220. Got his hand on that drive by Dixon. 7 on the shot clock. Sully Menard's three-pointer is missed. Offensive rebound then is tipped out of the hands of Randstrom. Glenn pump fakes. Pick and roll. Oh, tough finish for Obiora. And that's 4 in a row for the Wolves. There's a jump stop. Floater is good on the pick and roll for Briggs Randstrom and Harvey. Good fundamental basketball there on both sides. 3-pointers up and off the back of the rim. Good rebound by Russell. Bergeson up in Russell, takes that shot away. Abdel Kareem with a little push off. Beautiful shot. That left-handed floater is nice. He created some contact, got himself some distance, and that individual offense is nice. Here's the wraparound, Bergeson. Dixon got himself through the lane, but a nice shot block by Obiora. And here come the Wolves in transition. Glenn and Abdel Kareem playing the 2-man game. Ball is tipped away, loose. Ooh, low skip pass. 3-pointer is missed, pulled down by Randstrom. Nighthawks are going to push. Biggie, point blank look, inside out, 3, oh, in and out. First miss from the arc tonight for Biggie. 5-out offense here for Northern State. 3-pointers on the way for Russell, it's long. Rebound tipped around. Bergeson will control it. Randstrom's going to go to work. The kick out. Harvey, 3-pointer. Long rebound, pulled down by Burks. Oh. Shot blocked by Bergeson. 3-pointer then on the bad luck rebound tip. And a 3-pointer is good, and that is 7 in a row. And the Nighthawks now just lead by 2. 16 minutes gone. And they have whittled the Nighthawks lead down to 2. And then the Nighthawks turn it over. So the same woes. Burks is going to pull up and take a 3 in transition, and he misses it. It goes out of bounds off of Obiora. Nighthawks basketball. That's going to take us to our first break. And Coach Hawkins, you can tell, has got some things on his mind here as NNU's lead has dwindled to 2 points. We'll take this media timeout to remind you about the Nighthawk Nest. Nighthawks fans, are you looking for a place to stay when you visit Nampa? Well, look no further. The Nighthawk Nest is located within steps of the NNU campus and is the perfect Nampa Airbnb for parents to spend time with their favorite student and watch their favorite athlete. Learn more about this new convenient Airbnb listing on Instagram at the Nighthawk Nest or at nnusports.com/NighthawkNest.
He's still running in circles.
Coach Hawkins using all of his time as your Nighthawks have been outscored 9-2 here in the second half. And nice effort by the Wolves as they've come out with a lot more passion here in the second half. Menard's going to go all the way up and under, and it's going to get blocked out of bounds by Mitchell. Mitchell at 6'10", that wingspan, tough to get through the hands of Mitchell. Three-pointers on the way on the out of bounds by Biggie. Coach Hawkins in his post-game interview on Tuesday said, listen, Biggie's our guy. And he's going to make shots that help us all year. And he is not wrong. Glenn, the beautiful pass underneath to Mitchell. Easton Reagan's got the angle and drew the foul on Neal. Nighthawks substitution. Ranstrom is going to get a break. So is Biggie. Foster's back onto the floor, as is Ray Bergeson. Foster sets the back screen. Reagan looks to go back door. Kicks out. Reagan's got a 3 from the corner. Oh! Off the back of the rim. Mitchell with the rebound. Burks with the basketball, post entry into Mitchell. Baca back into the ball game. Glenn wants a 3, it's missed, but the long rebound is pulled down by the Wolves. Burks, 14 on the shot clock. Ooh, nice help side. Foster with the block shot. It's going to be out of bounds. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Northern State as Kai Dixon comes back for NNU and gives Menard a break. Baseline out of bounds. Easton trails the screen, kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell's got it, 5 on the shot clock. Jump stop over to the corner. Quick 3 is, missed, but then Mitchell with a nice offensive rebound. And he pulls the Wolves within 1 at 41-40. So the Wolves coming out of that break with that run. Whoa! Took me by surprise as Baca, I don't think he meant to get, ended up going kind of a hip check on the way in, and an awkward step for Foster. So Foster's going to have his first free throws of the evening. Northern State 4 of 5 from the line tonight. Your Nighthawks 7 of 13. Nighthawks shooting 40% from the floor, just under 43% from the three-point line at 6 of 14. Big East 4 of 5. Harvey and Menard each have one. Foster's second free throw is long. We're going to have a lane violation on Northern State, so Foster's going to have another chance. Coach Phillips wanted to know who it was. Probably just checking. Second free throw is good, so the lane violation helped the Nighthawks by 1. Burks loses basketball, but gets it back. Oh, good hustle. Easton Reagan had his hands in the passing lane. Tipped it, rolled out of bounds. Burks with the basketball, and two hands for Yaru Harvey, so that's just his second foul of the night. Burks and Ray Bergeson. The World wanted to travel. No call there, and Mitchell lays it in to tie the game at 42. So Burks looks like he might have had a little bit of a happy feet there on the foul, or on the Foster drew 3 of the Northern players all at once, and Foster does a nice job of walking it off. So he's getting a little heated. You could tell that he did a nice job of cooling down, and Coach Hawkins went ahead and subbed him out, as Neal was angry when he got up too. So cooler heads prevailed. Nice job by the teammates to recognize. Coach Phillips as well recognized it. So both Coach Phillips and Coach Hawkins have diffused the situation by letting their young men have a chance to take a little timeout. Randstrom did a nice job going to the rack off the screen. The pass from Yaru Harvey sets him up. The foul is on Mitchell. That'll be his third foul of the night, and Randstrom will go to the free throw line. Looks like that foul is going to bring Obiora back into the ball game. Free throw by Ransom is up and good. So Randstrom's a hometown kid from Eagle. Spent time at Idaho State before transferring here to Nampa. Second free throw is up and good, and we are glad to have him. This Bergeson-Burks matchup is fun. Oh, Biggie almost with the pick. Baca's got it, top of the key. Left-handed drive. Dixon has a body check as Baca got just to the block.
Personal foul on Kai Dixon. That's his second.
Baseline out of bounds. Nighthawks in man-to-man defense. Abdel Karim. 14-13 on the shot clock. Burks takes it in, and it's rejected by Randstrom. Beautiful pass from Harvey over to Dixon is going to draw the foul on the fast break. Foul whistled on Baca.
Personal foul number 3 on Noah Baca. Kai Dixon will be at the
Glenn at the scorer's table, ready to get Baca. Glenn's doing a little coaching here on the sideline. Glenn is a 6'3", 175-pound junior from Altoona, Iowa.
James Glenn back in for the Wolves.
Kai Dixon, second free throw is good. So Nighthawks back up by 4. Nighthawks took the lead with 4:29 to go in the first half and have not relinquished it yet. Bergeson to Bergeson on the secondary break. Harvey's going to go down the middle. The Euro step floater. Oh, but he misses it. Rebound pulled down by Obiora. Burks, a little shake and bake over to Glenn. Glenn comes off with the left hand all the way in, and his shot is partially blocked. Oh, but he hustles to get his own rebound. Here's the kick out. Abdel Karim. Glenn, two-handed skip pass. Abdel Karim loses it. It's loose on the floor, and he rolls over. Oh, that's got to be a travel. Long three-pointer is missed and pulled down by the Nighthawks. Biggie wants a 3 in transition. Oh, he misses it, but he draws the foul. So Biggie will go to the line, draws the foul on Abdel Karim, but not before we take this media timeout. We'll be back with 3 free throws after the break.
Peterson will be at the line shooting 3.
3 free throws on the way for Biggie. Game high 14 points. Oh, and he misses the easy one. Only because no one's standing in his face, right? Coming into tonight, Biggie was 6 for 8 from the line, so. Second free throw, or third free throw to make 2 here. Oh, and he misses that one as well. Oh, rebound is tipped off the front. Nearly tipped in on the loose ball rebound. Nighthawks possession of zone here. See how well Northern works against the zone. Ball is tipped and stolen away by Biggie. He's going to go over to Yaru Harvey, who takes it up and lays it in. So a nice job taking advantage of a fast break. That first possession of zone got the Nighthawks' arms in the passing lane. Here's inside post entry, the kick out. Abdel Kareem wants a 3 and he knocks it home. Harvey's going to take it up to the top. Nighthawks going to run a set. Biggie's got it into the lane off the glass. Foster can't control the rebound. Tried the tip on the run, but it was long and rebounded by Glenn. Glenn back. Abdel Kareem wants another quick 3, and he takes it home, and he gets hot. He's got 2 in a row, pulls it to a 1-point game. Harvey strong into the lane, back out to Bergeson. Bergeson's the drop over to Foster, and he draws the foul. Abdel Kareem, before tonight, was a 5 for 10 3-point shooter on the game, so a 50% stroke for Abdel Kareem. So no surprise to watch those go in for him tonight, as he's got 4 of them on 4 of 6 shooting, and now is the leading scorer in today's game with 16 points. Burks was 3 for 11. Tonight he is 0 for 4 from the 3-point line. So from an expectation standpoint, Abdel Kareem is the guy that Northern State wants shooting. Here's Foster. His free throw is long. And the Nighthawks go empty from the line in their last 2 trips. Burks faces up, picks up the on ball. Post entry, and Foster, crowd didn't like it as he went up. I think his elbow got him. Looks like that's going to be baseline out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call it on the shot. Gotcha. So 2 free throws for Obiora. 6 points and a team high 6 rebounds for Obiora tonight. First one is up and good. Briggs Ranstrom back onto the floor for NNU. And Northern State, I just mentioned this a minute ago, they have not led since the 4:29 mark. Left to go in the first half, so this free throw could end that and put them ahead, and it does. So they have regained the lead and outscored the Nighthawks 22-13 here in the second half. So now it's the Nighthawks that need a spark. A foul on Obiora. That'll be the 8th team foul, so free throws for the Nighthawks. That's Obiora's 3rd. Be free throws for Briggs Ranstrom. Excuse me. First free throw is up and good. Free throw off the backboard long. And we're tied at 50 with 8:49 to play. Harvey's the pressure on Glenn. Ball is tipped away. Got a hold on, called on Yaru Harvey. Had a handful of jersey. Crowd didn't like it, but hey, if you got a handful of jersey, that's going to be a foul. Here's Glenn on the inbounds with Burks. Three-pointers on the way, and it is short. Offensive rebound. Wild shot by Abdel Karim. Oh, we're going to have a shot clock discussion here as that ball did not hit the rim. They may have to go to video to confirm. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to take a break because that three-pointer looked to me that it didn't catch anything, but the shot clock was reset. So they're going to take a look at the video review, and this is the type of situation where you love the fact that the technology has evolved to the point where we do have the video review. Leaders tonight in the game, 16 points for Abdel Karim, 15 for Biggie Bergeson. On the boards, Harvey leads the way with 7 for NNU. Mitchell for Northern State has 6. Assist leaders, Glenn's got 6 and Ray Bergeson has 5. So nice solid performances right now across. We're gonna have a, looks like they've got a 20 on the shot clock. So great job by the officials. That was a quick review. If you are a college basketball fan and you have watched very many games here in the first, solid week of the season, boy, it sure seems like some of the reviews have taken a while. And you understand why. I mean, especially the national games who have, 8, 9 camera angles. But that was efficient, and they got the call right. Glenn off the screen. He wants a 3. He misses it. Oh, great box out by Ranstrom, and Ranstrom is going to shoot free throws, and we're going to get a foul on Mitchell.
Foul on number 21.
And that is his 4th foul.
That's his 4th. Toby Obiora back into the game. Reese Ranstrom will be at the line.
Mitchell is having an understandable conversation with the official because Ranstrom was boxing him out hard, and Ranstrom was in perfect condition, perfect position, and Mitchell was whistled for reaching around him, but he was arguing that I wouldn't have been reaching if he wouldn't have been pushing me. First free throw is up and good for Ranstrom. So that's one of those situations where Ranstrom did such a nice job boxing him out. He kind of got Mitchell stuck in a position where there was no winning. Second free throw is up and good. So Ranstrom gives the Nighthawks the 2-point lead back with just over 8 minutes to go. This feels like a league game. These two teams are pretty evenly matched, and it feels like a conference game. A great schedule for each other to get everyone ready for conference. Because it comes quick. That first weekend in December, that GNAC opens for the Nighthawks. The first time that Northern State and NNU have played since they both went to NCAA Division II. I do not know. I can't of course, I can't remember if we played each other in the national tournament. I just remember watching so many games with Northern State in that national tournament back in the 90s. It's a foul on the Nighthawks. The reach.
Foul on number 10, Kyle Dixon. That's his third.
Kai Dixon's first foul, or excuse me, third foul of the ball game. Abdel Kareem goes into the backcourt to Burks. 17 on the shot clock. Burks breaks free to the baseline. Give and go up off the glass. Good hustle, and we're going to get, I think, yep, Ranstrom called for the push. That is 6 team fouls on the Nighthawks. Substitution for NNU. Dixon is going to be able to take a break as Easton Reagan comes on. Burks with the basketball. Through the hands of Neal, and the Nighthawks pick up the turnover. Ooh, tough pass, but a nice catch by Ranstrom. He's going to take it all the way in, and the reach foul on his drive to the hoop is called on. That's Obiora. So he picks up, that is his fourth. So 4 fouls now on the big guys, Obiora and Mitchell, and now they're going to bring Mitchell into the ball game after this first free throw. And it'll be a little bit of roulette here with the big guys. First free throw is, just out for Ranstrom. Russell's back. So on the floor now is Russell, Mitchell, Abdel Kareem, Glenn, and Burke. Second free throw is good for Ranstrom. Bergeson, Reagan, Yaru, Harvey, and Ranstrom on the floor for NNU. Oh, the hesitation is good for Glenn. Nighthawks lead it by 1. Harvey's going to take it all the way in. Oh, the tough wraparound in traffic is good with the left hand. That's going to be a nice highlight. Glenn's got the basketball. Here's the on ball with Abdel Kareem. Oh, nice find by Glenn as Russell slips the screen on the weak side. Nice find as Easton Reagan gets the assist as Ranstrom came around the key. Mitchell's backs down the post, off the glass, physical post play underneath. Some big boy basketball. Here's the pump fake. Ranstrom takes it to the corner. Ray Bergeson wants a 3, and it goes home. And Ranstrom gets the inside-out assist. And those are the shots that go down. When that ball touches the paint and it comes from the inside out, man, it lets the shooter square up and get such a nice look. Abdel Kareem over to Glenn. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell's backing his way down. Off the glass again. Body blows being traded by the teams tonight. Oh, tough pass. Turnover. to Northern State. Abdel Karim kicks it to the corner. Glenn wants a three, and he knocks it down. And both teams are in a rhythm right now. And Northern State takes a 61-60 lead with 5:03 to go. It's a timeout on the floor called by Coach Phillips. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it as well. Thanks for being with us tonight as Northern State is here at Orny Hill Center Court. Of 12 from the floor, 3 of 7 from the three-point line. Also has a team-high 7 rebounds. Nighthawks have cleaned it up, only 1 turnover this half. It was just that first 5 minutes that the Nighthawks were so generous with the basketball. Reagan, here's the wraparound with Biggie. Biggie goes up high. And that pass is another turnover. Reagan does a nice job stopping Burks with the basketball. Abdel Karim calls Burks out, and they'll reset the offense here with 4.5 minutes. And the Wolves lead it by 1. Crossover by Burks, going one-on-one against Harvey. He takes it into the lane, he misses it. Nighthawks are going to hustle and get the rebound. Bergeson. Foster with the high screen. He's going to roll. Nice job, and they find Foster underneath. And before the shot, they're going to get a foul on Burks. Foster's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
Personal foul on Marcus Burks.
So that's 3 on Burks. Wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Hawkins dial something up to go one-on-one against Mitchell, because Mitchell's got 4 to just start wearing down, start limiting the roster selections for Northern State. First free throw. And Foster makes the second one. It didn't hit the wire, it hit the top of the backboard. So it looked like it did, but the spin didn't change. Bergeson tips the ball back into the backcourt. Under 4 minutes to go. Here's Glenn. Takes it to the baseline, and it hits the back of the backboard, and that is out of bounds to the Nighthawks. Media timeout on the floor. Your Nighthawks with the ball. They've regained the lead, 62-61. Out of the break, Nighthawks with the basketball. Nighthawks shooting it 7 of 15, right at just nearly 50% from the three-point line, 46.7. Here's Ray Bergeson down the middle. He'll be stopped out to Biggie. Biggie into the elbow, jump stop. Free throw jumper is missed. 3.5 minutes to go. Burks. Here's Russell with the basketball. Mitchell back in. Abdel Karim into the paint. He's going to go against Mitchell. Mitchell misses the shot in the lane this time around. He'd hit his last 2 or 3 in a row. Bergeson's getting an on-ball screen from Foster. He rolls and he's going to grab the ball. Oh, and then Abdel Karim came in to swat it away. So nice help side defense by the Wolves. So both teams go a possession out of the break empty-handed. Here's Burke to the baseline. Foster comes over to help. Mitchell. Ball pressure allows them to not find Mitchell alone in the key. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Glenn. Step back 3. No, he gets it partially blocked. Here's 1 on the shot clock. Nope, no foul called. We're going to get a shot clock violation as Kai Dixon did a nice job of not fouling at that last second, which is, boy, that's tough to do. Randstrom's back on the floor for NNU. Bergeson, Randstrom, Yaru Harvey, and Kai Dixon. As your Nighthawks cling to a 1-point lead here with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Oh, beautiful give and go. Up, Randstrom's up amongst the big men. And he loses the rebound, and they're going to get a rebound foul on Briggs Randstrom.
Foul on Briggs Randstrom. It's his third. Cody Obiora at the line.
So everyone's making the slow crossing to the other end of the floor. Multiple huddles. Lots of strategizing going on. Obiora goes to the line. He's 2 of 2 tonight. Shares team high rebounding for the Wolves with 6, along with Abdel Karim and Mitchell. Nighthawks, Yaru Harvey has 7. He's the game leader. First free throw is good, and that gives the Wolves the score knotted now at 62. Second free throw is long. Rebound off to Bergeson. Kicks it over to Harvey. Nighthawks with a secondary break. Oh, got Biggie Bergeson all alone on the left side. Misses the 3. He was too open. Under 2 minutes to go. Nighthawks pair of basketball games this week that are down to the wire. Burks drives in, the kick out to Glenn. Glenn pump fake, hesitation into the key. Obiora, nice catch and finished. 2-point lead now for Northern State. Timeout called by Coach Hawkins. 24 on the shot clock. 1:31 to go here in the second half. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break as well. We'll be back as we wrap it up. 9 points just after the start of the second half. Largest lead for Northern State has been 5 points early in the first half. So the Nighthawks were able to stretch lead to 9 a couple times, and other than that, this has been a game that's under 5 points almost the entire ball game. Like I said, it has the real feel of a conference game, not a preseason matchup. Here comes Yaru Harvey down the lane. He draws contact and knocks it home. And he'll tie the score at 64. The crafty veteran move finishes with the left hand in traffic. That'll be a nice highlight as well. Body control. Here, Nighthawk faithful student section. And Ray Bergeson comes from behind and picks Russell's pocket underneath. No fault of Russell. He didn't see him coming as he came from the weak side for some help side defense. Randstrom sets the screen. He rolls, but to the lane, and Yaru Harvey has a 4-0 run on his own as the screen freed him up, and he went to the other side of the rim. Coach Phillips wants a timeout, and your Nighthawks lead it by 2. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here as well. By Yaru Harvey, gives him 12 points on the night. He's got a great line going, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Bergeson's got 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. And then Yaru Harvey with 12 points and 7 rebounds, Briggs Randstrom with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 block shots. So 3 Nighthawks in double figures. Meanwhile, Northern State with 4 players in double figures. As Abdel Karim leads it with 16, 15 for Glenn, 12 for Mitchell, and 11 for Obiora. Here's Burks out of the break. 17 on the shot clock. Mitchell over to Obiora. Obiora at the top. Burks, 9 on the shot clock. Here's the high screen. They go around. Burks is going to take it. Jump stop in the lane. It's off the glass. Foster fights and comes down with the rebound. And then it looks as though we're going to have a foul on. We've got a double whistle. I think we got a foul on 11. Yes, okay. Foul is on Abdel Karim, and I think that sends Foster to the line. I believe that's going to be Foster will shoot the free throws. So 3rd foul on Abdel Karim. Foster's going to go to the free throw line. Foster's got 7 points, 2 rebounds. 3 of 5 from the line tonight is Zane. First one's up and good. So, that's the huge one because that pushes it to, hey, they're playing for overtime on a 3-point shot. Second free throw is good. Foster hits the clutch free throw to give the Nighthawks a 2-possession lead. Burks in transition. He's going to go straight to the rim, and Foster nearly blocks it, but Obiora with the offensive rebound. 2.4 seconds to go as Obiora does a nice job on the quick grab and finish. Timeout called by Coach Phillips. The Nighthawks lead it by 2 with 2.4 seconds to go. So great call by either Coach Phillips or by the Northern State players on the floor, where they went straight for 2 as quick as they could, and they did a nice job being able to score with still 2.4 seconds to go, and anything can happen in 2.4 seconds. That's an eternity here on the floor. So Coach Hawkins And assistant Chris Dettinger drawing up the action in the huddle. I mentioned earlier the Nighthawks will be right back here at home next weekend. They'll face off against Westmont College on Friday night the 22nd, and then take on Jessup University on Saturday night, 7 o'clock, both games. Where the Nighthawks a chance to, they open up with seven of their first 8 games at home. Nighthawks run the football play, and here's Biggie going to take it all the way down the floor, and he's able to run out the clock as Glenn couldn't catch him for the foul. And the Nighthawks have opened the season 3-0 with tonight's hard-fought 68-66 victory over Northern State out of Aberdeen, South Dakota. So if you've been listening to us from South Dakota, thanks for being with us tonight, and we sure enjoyed having your boys here in a hard-fought game, and we wish you guys nothing but the best of luck as your season progresses. Once again, your Nighthawks are going to be back in action, and join me next Friday night as we welcome Westmont to the friendly confines of the Johnson Sports Center. For Kerry Cook down on the mic, for Josh Burkholder and his staff bringing you the game here live, I'm Craig Stensgaard, and we appreciate you being here. Good night, everyone.